The F word.
I'm so sorry for dropping the F-bomb on your channel.
No, it's fine when you do it. I just don't want to say it.
Okay.
Then you meet me in real life and it's like, whoa, sailor. Okay, maybe not.
Oh, God.
Hey everyone, I'm back with Julia, and today we're going to do a double album review. We'll be reviewing Taylor Swift's Lover and Lana Del Rey's Norman.
Norman fucking Rockwell.
That's what it's called. Thank you, Julia.
Yep.
Yeah, so let's get started. First we'll do Taylor Swift's album, and then we'll get to Lana's. So Lover has 18 songs on, take just over an hour to listen to. First, let's talk singles. So the first single she released was Me, featuring Brendan Urie from Panic! At the Disco.
Don't like it.
Yeah, it's not, we don't love it.
Throw it out in the trash.
Wow.
Off the album.
I wasn't going to go that far, but there we go. I think when it first came out, it was like kind of catchy, and then you just kept hearing it, and it's not her best song.
It's just fun, I guess, but also, I don't know, the whole parade theme doesn't really go with the rest of the theme on
The whole album?
Yeah. I don't know. It just could have been way better with Brendan Urie on it. The two could have thought of something way better. Sorry.
Sorry, Taylor. I feel like all we do is talk about Taylor Swift on this channel.
Honestly, at Taylor Swift, please don't think we hate you.
Yeah, we do like you. We're getting to that part. We just don't love me. Anyway, next.
Yeah, he doesn't love me either. So
Oh my
let's have some therapy hours.
Therapy with Zach and Julia. Alright, second single, You Need to Calm Down. So much better. I don't know about you, I love that song.
Well, I love the gays, so apparently Taylor Swift does too.
That's right.
How do you feel about it being like this pro-gay anthem?
I think it's cool. I like that she's trying to make a statement, I guess, and she's even in, not even so much with the music, but then in like real life, even like at the VMAs, she just did that whole like thing about the Equality Act, and I like that she's using her platform to speak for people who don't always have a voice, and I think that's cool. And it reflects well in her music as well.
Yeah, I think it's a good song without being corny.
Without being like too pushy, for sure.
Yeah. Some like some of her other songs.
Right, which we'll get to. And lastly, the third single, Lover. A little bit slow for me, which doesn't make it a bad song, because one of my favorite songs on the album, which we'll talk about in a minute, is a slow song, but it's fine. It's romantic, I guess.
I think it's one of the best songs she's ever released.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I think it's mature. I like the subject matter. Like, it's mature in that it's kind of like the same themes as like a love story, but it's not like I'm gonna wear a prom dress and declare my love on this balcony. It's like adult love.
Yeah.
It's just about living together and leaving your Christmas lights up. So that's cute. I really like the sound of it.
Yeah, it's very like mature, like a real relationship.
Yeah, like I wish she would do more stuff that wasn't so... How do I say it?
Alright, moving on. What are some of our favorite songs? I guess I'll go first. So my absolute favorite song on the album is Soon You'll Get Better. It's with the Dixie Chicks, and it's a slower song, but it's like about when her mom had cancer, and it's just so emotional and raw, and I just really appreciate that, and it sounds great, and it's sad, but it like makes you like hopeful, I guess.
Yeah, I mean her mom's still alive, she got better, so
right.
She told the truth.
Right, it's just like, it's like her, when you listen to the song, it's like her perspective when she was younger, like while her mom is dealing with like this cancer, and a lot of emotions.
Yeah, I too enjoy it. I just wish the Dixie Chicks were like more in the forefront. Like if you're gonna have this big like spotlight feature single, like who's even heard from the Dixie Chicks in like a decade, and now they come back and they're just kind of like background singers. Like,
yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I think it could have been way better if they were more featured.
Yeah, I get that. Another song that I really like, but I hope isn't a single, is Miss Americana and the Heartbreak Prince.
Mm-hmm.
I think the title is just kind of ridiculous, but I like the way the song sounds.
Yeah.
And it's like, you know, it's like, it's just fun.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, those are two of my favorite songs on the album. What about you?
I like that one too. I don't think it'll be a single. I do think Paper Rings will be a single. That's one of my favorite ones. It's upbeat, it's catchy, and again, it's like the quintessential like Taylor Swift song. Like it reminds me of like Love Story and like all the songs she wrote in high school, but like a little bit more elevated.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Paper Rings is a great song.
Yeah, great song. I also like Cruel Summer.
Cruel Summer's cool.
I don't like The Man, I'm sorry. I know you like that song.
See, this is where we're going to disagree. Things we don't like. She doesn't like The Man. I like it a lot. I think it's like her... Why don't you like it?
So my thoughts are that, like, I like the message behind it, but it's just, like, it's so corny. Like look at, like, Nightmare by Halsey and Mother's Daughter that Miley Cyrus just put out. They both have like messages about gender politics, but they're a lot more interesting songs. It's not just so like, if I was a man, things would be better.
Yeah.
Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I get it. I kind of think like the opposite. I kind of feel like it's her way of taking on gender roles, and like it's just kind of the way Taylor Swift does it. Mm-hmm. You know, she's like, oh, I wouldn't have to work as hard, or I wouldn't be called a bitch for being a boss. And like, so I like that she's calling out, you know, societal norms or whatever. You just don't like the way she does it, so it just felt, because you say it felt corny, and I get that. I totally get it.
Like, I don't expect her to make a song like Nightmare, but like, I don't know. I think it could be more subtle. Like, it doesn't have to be so head on.
Oh yeah, it's
like,
super blunt.
Oh, if she literally says, if I was a man, like, I'd be the man. Like, I get it. It's just like, okay, Taylor, we get it. Fucking do something else. Sorry, Taylor.
Oh my god. So, least favorite song on the album for me has to be Cornelia Street, without a doubt.
You think that's worse than, like, Me or, like, the fucking... What's the first song on here?
I love the first song.
Existed?
I think that song is, like, fun, and it's like...
When you were just listening to it, like, 5 minutes ago, it popped into my head what it reminded me of. You know when Selena Gomez broke out on her own and, like, did that Selena Gomez in the Scene and released, like, Who Says and all that? That song sounds like something Selena Gomez and the Scene would have put out in, like, 2012 when they were all 15. Like, Taylor, you are 30 years old! Stop making songs about Twitter trolls, okay? We get it!
I don't think she's 30 yet. She's not 30 yet.
She's like 28 or something.
Yeah. She's...
Whatever. My point was, I like when Taylor is mature. Like, Lover is, like, one of the best songs ever. I just wish she would stick to being, like, a mature, good songwriter, not like, I forgot that you existed.
It isn't love. It isn't hate. It's just indifferent.
I hate that line. It, like, makes my skin crawl when she's like, it's just indifference. Like, I don't like it. This just, like, talk singing drives me crazy.
Yeah. Okay.
So you can tell how passionate I am about that song.
That's fair. So those are some of our favorite and least favorite songs. So, I mean, what do you think of this album as a whole? This is her 7th album, so by now, like you were saying, you like the maturity of the song Lover. What do you think about the album?
Overall I like it. I don't think it's her best, and I don't know, I don't think it's as good as I, like, wanted it to be overall. Like, okay, can we talk about the fact that it's 18 songs? Like,
see, I like that. I like that.
Some
it's
of those
so
songs
big.
can go. Like, it could have just been succinct, like a good, like, strong 12 songs, and I would have been happy. Overall, I think I'd probably put it in the middle of the pack. Like, I don't know.
So let's compare just to Reputation. Do you think it's a step up or step down?
Oh, that's a good question. I mean, I didn't love Reputation either, but it at least had some interesting songs on it. Like,
well, see, I would say I loved Reputation. I liked the badass Taylor and where she's like, whatever. But I think Lover felt more real to Taylor Swift.
Oh yeah.
Like Reputation, I felt like it was trying to like be a character. Like maybe she
is so fake, and I hated it for that.
That is such a good song.
Okay, well, I think I Did Something Bad is better.
Yeah, it is a top crime that I Did Something Bad wasn't released as a single, but we're not here to talk about that.
I would agree. Yeah.
So, yeah, overall, we both like the album enough.
Do you think you would put it, where would you put it in ranking all 7 of her albums?
Top 3 for sure.
Oh, wow.
I would say top 3.
What's your favorite Taylor album? Maybe you should give them an
Right. So I listened to Taylor Swift when she did country, and I like the country stuff. I'm very funny about country music, but I like female country singers.
Mm-hmm.
It's so hard, like, thinking back on all the albums. If we're only comparing it to pop albums, I'm not counting Red, so 1989, Reputation, and Lover, I would say 1989 is the best, for sure. Maybe. I don't know, now I'm giving mixed signals. 1989 is the best, then Lover, then Reputation.
Okay, out of those three, I would say Reputation's number one. What was the other one? 1989. I would probably put this last of her pop ones, to be honest, because I'm just thinking of the most songs that I liked on both of them.
Right.
I don't know. I didn't love 1989. A lot of people think that's like her best one.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'm more of like, I like Red and I like the one before that, Speak Now, I think it is. Yeah. I'm an old school Taylor Swift fan. Like when I was 15, like listening to the song 15.
We cried together.
That shit hit. Like, it was different back then. So,
yeah.
As we grew up, my relationship with Taylor has become tumultuous. But, yeah.
That's cool. Well, that's what we think about Lover. Make sure you get a copy for yourself or stream it because that's what people do nowadays. It's always good to support, you know, artists.
Support local artists.
Local artists,
like
Taylor Swift. It's definitely worth a listen if nothing else. Even if you don't like Taylor Swift, give it a chance. I mean, there's 18 songs. You have to like at least one. Oh my god.
You have a 1 in 18 chance of liking something.
Right. So something should relate to you in the end. So next is
Lana Del Rey. Good old Grandma Del Rey.
So next up is Lana Del Rey's new album, Norman freaking Rockwell. That's what I'm going to call it.
Norman fucking Rockwell.
That's what it's really called. It's got 14 songs, but it's even longer than Taylor Swift's album, because Lana is known for her long songs, and speaking of, let's talk about Venice Bitch. I can't stand how long Venice Bitch is. Ugh. It is 9+ minutes. Half of the song she's not singing in. And
it's supposed to be atmospheric, like you're supposed to get into the vibe. You're not just supposed to listen to it and leave.
I know, but it's just like such a long song.
I think you are a Venice Bitch, so...
Wow, she went there.
Venice Bitch is a great song.
No, I like the song. I like the vibe. It's just too long. I mean, that's it. It's just too long.
What do you have to do? What
for 9 minutes?
What do you have to use your time for?
I could listen to 3 other songs in 9 minutes.
Well, it's about the vibe.
The vibe. Okay, we'll just agree on that. Well, let's talk the newer singles. The ones that actually came out around the same time as the album. Doing Time, The Greatest, and...
Fuck It, I Love You.
I love that song.
Yes.
I think, honestly, that those 3 are the best songs on the album, and they're better than... I know you'll disagree with this. I think those 3 songs are the best on the album, and they're better than anything else on the album. Like, I listened to all those songs before the album came out, and then she released the album, and I listened to the other new songs, and I'm like, oh, well, none of these are better than what I've already heard. So, I wouldn't say I'm disappointed. I love Lana Del Rey, and I think this album is great. It's not better than Ultraviolence.
Can I tell a quick anecdote real quick?
Sure.
Remember, so Zach and I and some friends of ours saw Lana Del Rey one time.
Yeah, in concert.
And he took a picture of the concert and posted it on Facebook and said Lana Del Slay.
Oh my god, are we talking about this? And every year, when it pops up in our Facebook memories,
so
she comments on it. This is like 5 years ago.
No, we missed the important part. Okay, so someone said something about it, and you changed it from Lana Del Slay to Lana Del Rey. And so we just commented like, hey, remember when this said Lana Del Slay? Because you were just too ashamed to stick with it.
My masculinity was threatened when I said Lana Del Slay, and someone called me out, so I said, edit! And ready.
So like 80 comments later, we like to remind him of that on Facebook.
Yes.
Every month.
Thank you for that reminder. Yeah. I forgot about that happening. It's probably coming up soon. It'll happen again. I don't think this new album is better than Ultraviolence. Ultraviolence is the best album that Lana has put out, in my opinion. But we can compare this album to the other album later, like we did with Taylor Swift. Mm-hmm. But. So go on songs that we like the best. Really, mine are Doing Time, The Greatest, and F It I Love You. I think those songs are my favorite. I can listen to those ones no matter what mood I'm in. Especially Doing Time. I love upbeat Lana, and she very seldom releases songs like that. So when Doing Time came out, I was like, oh, this is different, this is fresh, I can like be in a good mood for that. Because a lot of Lana's music I listen to when I'm sad. Because, you know, it's like relatable.
I mean, yeah, but I listen to it when I'm sad, happy, feeling anything. Kind of like when I drink, like really any mood. Lana and alcohol is good for any mood.
Lana and alcohol is good for the soul.
Yeah.
So pour a glass and cry some tears, I guess.
Okay, let me just preface my opinions by saying that I am capital O obsessed with Lana Del Rey. She is my, I don't want to say idol, but just like everything she writes, I feel like, it's just like if I was a singer or a songwriter, these are the things that I would be writing. Like, she just gets me, and I get her, and we have a spiritual connection.
She might not know.
I am convinced of it, and I don't care how delusional I sound. That's that on that. Anyway.
That's that on that. Let's segue into what are your favorite songs on the album?
All of them. Okay, so I don't really care for the Next Best American Record.
No.
It's just kind of forgettable. There's literally like only 2 or 3 songs in Lana's whole catalog that I really don't like, but that's it. And I wouldn't say I don't like this song, it's just like my least favorite on the album. My favorites are also Fuck It, I Love You. That's probably my top favorite. I love Mariner's Apartment Complex. I like California.
California, can I just say really quick, sorry to interrupt you.
No,
I think California is a great song in general. It's not my favorite song on the album, but I think it's very emotional. It's like a love letter. It's like Lana's love letter to a lost lover, right? Am I remembering that right?
Yeah.
And then she talks about all these things like, if you come back, I'll do this, this, and this. It's like she's really letting her heart out, and like the song is made for one person to hear, and I hope that they hear it. I don't know.
Oh my God, are you gonna be okay?
You're getting really emotional.
The power of Lana. Okay, so I actually really like the song Norman fucking Rockwell too. I also I really like all of them. Happiness is a Butterfly. Okay, that's probably my number 2 favorite next to Fuck It, I Love You. That's a little bit more upbeat. I mean, not like upbeat, but
yeah,
not,
it's okay.
Yeah,
I don't dislike it. I mean, I like she was saying, I like everything Lana puts out. There's just a few things. If you have preferences, there's just things that you like more than others.
I am torn on Bartender because I like it. I hate when she stutters the bartender part. Like, that kind of drives me crazy.
Yeah, and then she does bartender and she goes ha ha ha. Is that the same song? Where she sings the words ha ha ha.
Yeah, I think so.
And I just feel like it sounds like she's just saying there like ha ha ha. And I don't know, it's a very strange song.
Yeah. Love Song is also a little bit forgettable for me. Like, I can't recall what it sounds like right now, so that's probably means that it didn't really leave a good impression. But it always takes me, like, when pretty much every album, the first listen that I've listened to of Lana, I've hated it first. So it really takes me, like, I have to sit down and really listen to it to fully appreciate it.
Right, and when we're recording this, like, the day after it came out, so we haven't, I guess we haven't
spent the amount of time necessary with it.
Right, we haven't,
hugged it. We haven't hugged it spiritually yet.
Hugged the album yet. I don't know where I was going with that, but oh my god. Well, that's pretty much what we have to say about that album too. Make sure you pick up a copy or you stream it, but pick up a copy because Lana is life. And that's what we have to say about both albums. So let us know what you think about Lover and Norman F.N. Rockwell.
Or let us know if you want us to review something else. We're always open to suggestions.
Yeah.
Or let us know if we should never do this again because we're boring and don't know what we're talking about. We're also open to criticism.
Yeah,
but nothing too mean because Zach will cry and I will beat you up.
Yeah.
So.
Those are the two sides. I'm the crier, she's the aggressor.
If you make Zach cry, I will fucking punch you.
That's why she's the best roommate.
Love.
Bye, guys. Thanks so much.
Bye.